Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hi, guys. I'm watching the preseason game, and I know it's a preseason game, but really, look about as exciting as having a tooth pulled without Novocaine. They got to do better than that. Are you kidding me with this? Boy, oh boy. Take care.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Let's welcome in Fred Greetham, senior analyst for the Orange and Brown Report. Fred, it's kind of interesting. The Browns are one of the teams that clearly plays the preseason games because they have to play the preseason games, but they don't view them like some of the other teams do. But having said that, yeah, the preseason games have been tough to watch this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is. I mean, you think back to, I'm old enough to remember Hugh Jackson thought it was important in turning the culture around. I think he went 4-0, undefeated. And that might have been the 1-15 year or the 0-16 year. Once you get into the season, nobody remembers anything about the preseason. And I think it's just living in the present. It is hard that they're out there playing the games, keeping score, that you're seeing what you see. But we talked about this, I think, last week. The Browns held out 26 players. There's only going to be 53 on the team when it's all said and done. So 26 was 50% of the roster, and that was your starters and backups. This last week, they held out 39. That's not only your starters and second team, that's pretty much, borderline third team. So you kind of get what you're putting out there. And I get it. I don't enjoy watching it as a reporter either. But that's why the coaches are going more and more to the joint practices, because that word, the C word, control. They have more control in those joint practices than in the game. Once the lights are on, the ball's kicked, you can call the plays and you can put who you want out there, but you can't really control what's going to happen. Plus, certain situations, down and distance, 2-minute drills, things like that. So that's why they view the value of the practices. They were going at it pretty hard last week, with the Vikings. And that was your ones and ones. That was much more beneficial, I think, to them than playing in the game. So, it is what it is. And when they go to 18 regular season games and 2 preseason, I think the preseason will probably be even worse. You might have one where they play some people, but it'll be maybe more joint practices than anything.
Yeah, and I get it. It is hard to watch. I just wouldn't read too much into it because, and you can debate whether it's the right approach or the wrong approach. It doesn't matter. Kevin Stefanski and this regime are going to play on the side of playing it safe relative to injuries. Now, having said that, the tackles have been getting beat up